DM Astrology. This English video is pertaining to the events going to happen between 9 to 12 February 2021, where there are six planets which is going to join together in the Capricorn sign. Many people say that the seven planets is going to happen, seven planets is going to happen. It's not a seven, because we know that Mars is in the Aries, Rahu is in the Taurus, and Ketu is in the Scorpio. So these three planets whenever will going to touch the Capricorn sign. So out of 9, 3 planets left, so 6 planets are going to conjunct. So it is 9, 10, 11 and 12. These 4 days this UT will be there. This is happening in the Capricorn sign, and maximum all the planets are in the Shravana Nakshatra. Between 10 degree to 23 degree there is a 23-20 there is a Shravana Nakshatra, whereby your Jupiter is Shravana, Venus is Shravana, Saturn is Shravana, and Moon is also Shravana. Rest planets are about 25, Sun is at 25 degree. It is in the after that the Ganishta Nakshatra is there. Mercury 25 degree, it is combust and retrograde, so it is also in the Ganishta Nakshatra. Jupiter is in 17 degree combust. Venus is placed at 15 degree combust. Saturn 12 degree, it is combust, and Moon is 18 degrees somewhere, it will be combust. So on 11th it is a very important date, where because it is Amavasya also. There is no moon day also, as we have seen in the 26th December 2019, there are 7 planets conjunct in the Sagittarius sign, where the Jupiter also was a own sign, and all the planets came together and combust and all thing happens. Here it is again the Capricorn. It's a Capricorn moon, and in Capricorn sign all these 6 planets conjunct and all are combust. Even the Sagittarius Capricorn Lord Saturn is also combust here. So all the planets combust, so all the power goes to the sun. The rule of a combustion planet says that when the planet is combust, the result goes to the sun. Now considering the position of sun, okay, the Mercury has given power to the sun, Jupiter has given, Venus has given, Saturn has given, Moon has given power to the sun. Does sun will get that power and utilize that power to the others or not? So here the sun is placed in the Capricorn sign, which is his enemy sign. Although it is placing in the Ganishta Nakshatra, which is a lord of a Mars, but still it is a Rashi wise it is a Saturn, which is the enemy sign. So sun in this sign only able to give the 25% result. So here it is not so harsh. We all know that we see the market prediction, share market prediction from the Capricorn sign. So that also it is Saturn own sign combust, and we know the India also having the Capricorn rising, that is also we have to see. Some consider as a Taurus rising, some say it's a Capricorn rising. So Capricorn basically in the Kalpurusha is a 10th house, 10th sign. So Kalpurusha 10th house, that is related to your work. It's a government, it's a father, elderly person, name, fame, reputation, all things comes under the 10th house. So here being a sun getting a power in all the planets, so all the planet has to act upon as per the sun. That this UT has also happened in 5th of February. One can check 5th of February 1962. In 1962, prior to 60 years before, this UT has happened, where the 8 planet conjunct. There is a Ashtagraha UT. All the planet except Rahu. Rahu is on the opposite side, and all the planet comes under the one sign, and there is a all planet majorly is a combust also. Now you see all the house lord except the Mars. Mars 2 house left. Then all 10 house lords, 10 different house lord except the Aries and Scorpio sign. All the sign lord placed with the sun, all are combust. So those who born during this period, you can imagine what their position is there. I am also done the research in the 5th February 1962 Kundli, whereby I have 5-6 Kundli, and I seen that whatever their life is there. So again one can study who born between 9th to 12th February 2021, what will be their condition, what will be their position, as the 6 planets are conjunct in the one sign. It's a Shravana and Ganishta mix. so it will be somewhat a cool effect. Only the Sun and Mercury is there. Now you see, the Sun is a government and Mercury is a trade, commerce and business. So it is affecting the share market, stock market, exchange, financial market, because it's a Mercury is a decision making. Stock exchange also rules under Sun and Mercury. So that will be a great changes also can be expected. And you see the budget, Indian budget also falls during that period. So all the budgeting system also will going to happen during this period. So it will be going to affect the government policy. That's a Jupiter is also combust. So Sun Jupiter combustion, that's a Adhyatmic Yoga, or you can see it's a social yoga. So socially, economically, financially, family wise, the people life will be going to affect. So morals of the people, because Jupiter is a moral duties, so morals and duty also will going to change. So that is also one kind of a concern. Sun and Venus together, it is collecting, that's a Vaibhav Yoga. So people lifestyle, people enjoyment also going to affect. So that is also going to be considered. For the Sun and Saturn we call as a Chaturabhang Yoga. So those who are having a father or elderly person, they have to take care of their elderly person, elderly father and person, so that they will also going to affect during this period. And it's not good for the government policy. There are a lot of agitation because Sun opposition is a Saturn. So there will be a lot of opposition also has to be faced by the ruling party, ruling government in each area. And lastly, Sun Moon, that is Amavasya Yoga, that is always happens, so it's not a new venture. Now these all things are going to happen in the Kalpurusha 10th house, so we have to see that everybody's work will be going to affect. Those who are working from home, those who are working in the offices, they are also going to affect. The bosses also will get some more power, or there will be a loss of job, change in the role. These all things are going to happen. Now we're going to see how it will be going to happen to each sign. When I speak the sign, they are always in the comment box that whether to see moon sign, whether to see ascendant sign, you see whatever you like. But just see, the moon sign will affect mentally and ascendant sign will affect physically. So that's a two dimension. So not to go in the controversy, I'll speak about the 12th sign. It will going to affect you mentally or physically. Considering the Aries, those having a Aries moon or ascendant, they'll be going to affect their work. So please don't change the job, please don't change the role, please don't change the location of your work, because it's adversely affect. The Sun is only powerful and Sun may misguide you because it's in the enemy sign. You will not be satisfied with the present situation. This is going to happen till 14th of February, till the Sun will remain in the Capricorn. Once it move out to the Capricorn and to the Aquarius, at least many planet will get released from the combustion, and thereafter you will find some positive rules. But before that, don't take any call, don't take any decision related to your workplace. For Taurus people, it is passing from 9th house. It's considering the foreign traveling, any pilgrims, any visit to the temple, monument, it's good. And it is going to affect you because Sun is powerful in the 9th house. So you will be getting some good luck, good things also related to that. So for you, it's an average good time. For Gemini people, it's not good, whether Gemini moon or Gemini ascendant. From your 8th house, it is passing. So you have to be very careful because it's a life, death, accident, sudden events, fear, anxiety that may also come out. So you have to be very careful about your health, where you have to be very careful about driving or going to any place or visit. So you have to be little careful. Considering the Cancer people, you will be having from 7th house. So it's a spouse also, so you have to take care with your spouse health or relationship. Those who are into the new relationship, you have to be very careful and cautious. And you have to face so many different kind of people, so there also you have to take care. So you will be facing lot of new people, not have to take any call, not have to take any decision. That is the best decision, so that you have to taken care. For the Leo people, it's a worse because it's passing everything from 6th house. As the ascendant Lord itself and the Karak of 1st house is placed in 6th house, it's badly affect your health. So do take care of your health. Any past disease also may occur again and you will be suffering. So enemy, litigation or disease or any death related things, you have to be more conscious, more awareness has to be kept so that you will not face any hardship. For Virgo people, it is passing from 5th house. Those who are planning for children, they should wait, not to plan or take any call decision during that period. And those who are performing in the higher education, going for the speculation, you also have to be taken very care. Due to the government policy, you may incur a loss. So you have to also wait and watch about the higher education. Those who are in a love and affair has to also not to take any call for the Virgo people. Those having a Libra, this is going to pass from 4th house. Your 4th house Lord itself is a cumber, so you have to take care about your luxury comfort. Don't buy any new house, don't buy any new car or any luxury item during this period. Will not give you any kind of a pleasure, and you will end up with the unhappiness. So it is better not to go in a venture in this and get anything. For Scorpio people, it is going to pass from 3rd house. So if you are planning for some traveling, new venture, you have to hold for a 10 days. See, this will be going to affect between 4th February to 14th February, 5 days earlier and 5 days later. So you have to not to take call, not to take any decision, communication or any new step during this period for the Scorpio people. For Sagittarius people, it is going to pass from 2nd house. So you also have to take care of your family, your social, your finance related thing, not to jump over any decision about the finance, and wherever from where you have to take old money, you have to follow up that, and you will be getting some stuck money or hold money. But for family and finance, you also have to take due care of this. Now for Capricorn people, it is little difficult for them because it is ascendant lord as well as the Karak of 1st house, both placed in 1st house, and both are weak. Ascendant lord itself combust, and the Karak is also enemy sign. So you have to take due care of your health. Any past disease may occur, anything will come out, and it will be reduction in your immunity, vitality, and you will be not bodily get some power, or bodily it will be always a laziness will be there, and you will be not so energetic. So you have to take care about your health and well-being. Aquarius people, it is still worse than the Capricorn because their ascendant lord itself in the 12th house, and Karak of 1st house is also 12th house. So any disease, any sudden loss, accident, mishaps or any sudden events is expected. So you also have to take due care of this. It also creates some bandhan, it also creates some bindingness, or it will give you a new rules and regulation, and it will be a suddenly, so you have to be very careful. About the Pisces, it is going to pass from 11th house, so you have to be careful with your social circle, you have to be careful with your communication, your friend circle, and your desire will not be fulfilled. So don't take any call related to your any desire, not to take call about your any gain, expected gain. So you have to be very calm. So for all you have seen, for this 10 days, it's not so auspicious for every sign. So one has to do the remedy for sun. I will advise to do the Surya Mantra, Aditya Hriday Stottra, Gayatri Mantra, or you can offer the water to the sun for this 10 days from 4th February to 14th February. I am not giving any threat that this will happen and that will happen. Just pass this event very peacefully and not to get excited, not to get any anxiety. So this is going to happen and you have to be very careful. It's my duty to inform you what are going to happen and how it will be affecting your life. So this is for that reason I have created this video. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe my channel and share with the others. You can contact me with the number provided here for consultation or any kind of a clarification. So herewith I complete this lesson and do come with some new idea very soon. Till that time, just look at this video, share it and spread it. Thank you. God bless you. Namaste. Thank you.